$10,000 tick trap. 10,000 tick trap.
Pandas. Pandas. Pandas, 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 pandas. I'm bye money. And welcome to the stream. Can you believe it, pandas? When you think Apex couldn't get any better, they throw a little curveball at you, give you a little bit more sauce, get you itching for more, just a little bit more. Brand new promo with Apex. Goodness gracious. This is by far the, not by far, but this is like the best promo by just like an inch. By just like a small increment. It's actually actually kind of nice. Because pandas. Ooh, I gotta change on my HUDs. My bad. Let me change on my HUDs. It's random to me. I don't know why they're like favoring the 250k accounts. They might have done some sort of like some sort of analysis and saw that most people fail their 250k accounts, so let's just bump up the 250k accounts. I don't know. Something like that perhaps. But they got a lot of things going on, pandas. They got a lot of things going on. The extra sauce is what gets you, right? The 250k evals. The 250k evals are the 250k evals are basically the same price as the 50k evals. So that means they're only $16. And on top of that, the lifetime fee for them is only $85. That's cheaper than the 50k. So it's actually a better like deal than the 50k account because you get this massive deal, right, with the lifetime balance. Lifetime account. It's only $85. Like, you know what? It's actually worth just getting one of these accounts, keeping it alive forever, just so you can have a license and free data for like the rest of your life for $85. It's basically worth it just to do that, pandas. It's actually worth it just to do that. The 250, the promo is kind of sick actually. The lifetime fee being only $85 is actually kind of crazy. Tay says he chose wrong on the news. I'm sorry to hear that. This looks so ugly. I'm not gonna lie. The HUD looks so ugly right now. I gotta change this up. It's hideous. It's hideous. It's too hideous. Too much text. I'm gonna change it up a little bit just cause we got so much going on here. Should I put it here? Or here? Oh. Where are you going? Come back. Here? Or here? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to hear. Put a 2 in the chat if you want to hear. Which is better? 1 for here. 2 for here. Put it in the middle of the chart. Like this. I mean, aesthetically, this is probably the best. It's just like people come to this channel to see the aesthetics. And this is the perfect aesthetic. I'm just kidding. I feel like here is like I don't put much information right here. I don't really like put much information here, but at the same time, where are you going? Why does it keep on moving? I need to lock that up. What's going on? But here it's a little cleaner. It looks a little cleaner this way because it's all aligned. Here or here. It's just because there's so much information. I usually just put like top middle. But there's like so much information here. It's like this promo is just kind of like... It's kind of crazy. We'll let you decide. But we only have 8 votes. And right now what's winning is... Oh my gosh, what's going on? I'm going crazy. Here or here? Here or here? You decide. I will keep changing it as the poll keeps changing. Right now, currently, this is winning. Like when it comes in terms of information, this is the best place to put it because I rarely put the chart right here. I'll sometimes have the chart maybe up here, but I try to keep it in the
10,000
middle
tick
as much as
trap.
possible for you guys, to be honest. But whatever is winning in the poll, that's where I'll put it. You got a second entry long forming on the 10K chart. Market's about to open in 20 seconds. Oh yeah. The one of the greatest openings of Office. Oh.
5-minute trap.
Oh. Oh. All right. One of the best cold openings on Office. Just triggered a second entry long.
10,000 tick trap.
Is it going without me? Yep, it's gone. I think I can still make a 1-to-1 here. In this trade. One-to-one's up here. It's a second entry long on a 10K chart. That's all it is. We could be making a triangle as well. So we could be bouncing around here for a little bit. It's looking good, Pandas. It's looking real good. I'm not gonna lie. It's looking really good. Looking super good. Super duper good. One more tick. Oh, it's tickling. It's tickling my tick. It just tickled my tick. No. What? No way. Don't tell me you're gonna tickle my tick. Don't tickle my tick. Oh, it's tickling my tick right now.
10,000
Okay, I think
tick
we're
trap.
good. Let's go, baby. It looked real good. 10,000 tick chart. Beautiful trade. I'm up 787 pandas. Should I stop? I mean, should I just end it right now? Like, I'm already up 787. You can see all my markers, pandas. I don't hide anything. You can see that I took Big Mama here. That's why I was up 600. And with the Big Mama, I'm also with this trade, which was a 1, 2, 3, basically a 4-point trade here. Made an extra $200. So, I mean, pandas. Is there much more I can do than that? Sorry about that, pandas. I had to take a phone call. We could be in a trading range now. Honestly, with the big news, by the way, pandas, if you didn't know this big news happened this morning, then, join the Discord. I also mentioned it about a bajillion times, starting from last week. Not even this week. Starting from last week, I was mentioning this. And also this week. I basically mentioned every single day that we had this big news coming up today. And it was probably the biggest news that we're going to have. And it was huge, right? CPI plus a bunch of other news. And so anything to do with inflation, usually you're going to have big volatility like this. And so make sure that you join the Discord or just, I guess, pay attention. Pay attention to the stream. Also, the promo. If you didn't know that there was a promo that was going to happen, I put a message out to the members and also in the Discord that there was going to be a big, big promo coming up yesterday at 6 p.m. Like, I mentioned it like around 3 p.m. or something like that, or 2 p.m. I forget when I mentioned it, but I mentioned it a couple hours early. And if you didn't know that, then I'm not allowed to give details, but we're allowed to give a little bit of teasers. If you didn't know that, then make sure you subscribe. Either you got to become a member or just join the Discord. I also mentioned Discord that there's gonna be a big promo coming up today or yesterday at 6 p.m. And I mentioned it a couple hours early. So if you're like, oh man, I already bought evals or whatever in that time period, then well, next time join the Discord and you'll know the information. I can't again give you details, but I can tell you, okay, something's coming up or look forward to something. Apparently we can do that. I have the proof that Apex allows that. I was a little bit confused because other people were doing that, and I was wondering what in the world's going on.
Trap.
Are we allowed to do this? And then they said yes. So I was like, all right, I didn't know, but now I know. So now that is gone to you, right? Like that, knowing that, right? That helps you. That's your advantage. So. And trust me, the moment I hear something, you're the first. It comes. I'll give you the information in a matter of seconds. Turtle toes. Turtle toes. Welcome back, Turtle Toes. Man, we've been asking about you for a while. Let me say good morning to a couple of my pandas while we're here. Geo, good morning. Summer in the Rockies, welcome. Free Paper Cuts, welcome. Tate, welcome. YL, welcome. Soli, welcome. Devin Sanders, welcome. Welcome, guys, welcome, welcome. Turtle Toes, welcome back. Glenn Paul, welcome. Day Trader, welcome. Sorry, I was on my rant. Alright, we got 59% of people saying they want it underneath the account info, which is where I originally wanted to put it. I guess I'll make it a little bit smaller, so it's like... Is that hard for... Can you read that? Can you read? Can you see? Can you even read that? Hugh, good morning. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Blacklight. Yeah, 90% first month. Reoccurring is 80%. They have not yet done a 90% reoccurring. If they do, you will definitely hear about it. But right now, it's only 80%. Turtles, I took a break to help my cousin with his car for a week, and it ruined me and my schedule. How did it ruin you? What happened to the car? Did it like cheat on your wife or something? What did the car do to you, man? What did the car do to you? I mean, it seems like obvious uptrend. Huge push up here. I'm telling you, the market only really moves with news. It's kind of the good and bad thing about news. It moves a lot with news, but when there's no news, it doesn't move at all. Is it too dark? You want this to be white? Are you sure? Are you sure you want it to be white? Oh, that hurts my eyes. Doesn't that hurt your eyes? That kind of hurts my eyes. I'm old. What about this? That's a little bit softer. I'll just make it green, I guess, honestly. I mean, the magenta? Yeah, I'll do magenta. I like magenta. Was a lot of work. Welded in a new floor. And for hard problems, I slept a lot. I see. The physical, I get it. It's only 90% first month, 80% reoccurring. Neon white? Is there even such thing as a neon white? I don't even know. You want the glow? Alright, pandas, we're just watching this. I mean, honestly, do I need to even trade more today? And it ends on the 20th. Ends on the 20th. All right, we're in trading range right now. I mean, do I really need to trade more? I mean, I feel like I'm, you know, I feel like I'm up a lot right now.
$10,000 tick trap. 5-minute trap.
Do I even need to take another trade? Am I done for today? Honestly, like, if it weren't for the stream, I would be fine just walking away from this. Honestly, you don't want to eat because you don't want to even make too much money, right? Because that means that the consistency rule kicks in. By the way, pandas, there's a bunch of stuff you need to know. Let me find it for you guys. Apex updated their terms. Nothing groundbreaking. It's more of the fact that they are making it very clear that they kind of want you to be consistent in your trading. And honestly, it's a little bit arbitrary and a little bit scary. But you should know it. You should know it. So what they do is this. They have this new like new rules, I guess, And maybe we should read them together. These are kind of like the big things that they updated here. I would highly recommend to read this.
10,000 tick trap.
Right, these are the new consistency rules. They updated it. I'll go ahead and read it for you guys because I know you guys are too lazy to read it yourselves. So, they added bracket orders. I'm gonna read it for you, and then I'll sum it up. Placing both a long and short limit order to fill depending on the breakout direction, without a predetermined direction or reason to enter only one way due to rules of a system is not allowed. Any simulated amounts will be removed from PA count. Multiple offenses to this rule result in full closure and forfeit of the count. The same goes for DCA, dollar cost averaging, meaning entering a trade that goes against you into a negative P&L, but yet you continue to make multiple entries in the same direction as is going against you. This is prohibited and will forfeit the count. Morning open trade with limits in both directions. Profit targets of very small ticks, but with huge stop losses or no stop losses is prohibited. Any purpose trading strategy with disregard to blowing an apex account is prohibited and will be closed and forfeited. Stops must be used at all times, and P account must be traded as if you were trading your own real live money account, not with disregard or purposed high risk trading due to being accounts owned by Apex. Only true, disciplined, consistent trading systems with set rules of consistent entry, profit targets, initial stops, and trailing will be considered for funding and potential payout. All of the strategy systems, scams, schemes, attempts at windfall trading, other attempts to work the system will be disqualified and can result in full closure and forfeit. Pandas, did you hear all that? Did you hear all that? Basically, Alpine. Alpine's channel is basically going to be shut down because he has no idea how to trade. He knows how to work the system, and they basically shut it down. They basically made this rule just for Alpine, which is kind of crazy. So basically, his strategy has something to do with the open and having both limit orders, buy and sell. You know what? The thing is, I kind of do that too, though. I do that with inside bars. But honestly, I don't think they're going to say anything. I do that with inside bars. I don't do it with like high volatility events. I just do it with inside bars. It's actually a strategy from Al Brooks. Very clearly stated. And the small, like, you know, tick wins. Scalping like for a couple ticks. And this is another one. Contract consistency must be maintained at all times. Raising the amount of contract size is expected and understood, and the balance and cushion amount builds. Or lower contracts, the balance comes down due to losing days or withdrawals. But starting off in the PA with large number of contracts for windfall days, attempting to overcome the trailing threshold, risking blowing through the account with attempt, intent, and disregard with lowering contracts moving forward will be disqualified. Customer will be required to maintain the same level of contracts over an additional 10 days period to potentially qualify for withdrawal, or the simulated profit balances from those days will be removed. For example, starting off the first day. Okay, so this is an important part. For example, starting off the first few days in a P account using 7 to 10 contracts to go for lucky big days and have profitable days. Then go down to only 2 to 3 contracts to ride out until withdrawal requests. Dates will be denied and disqualified. Contract consistency must be maintained and managed, or the non-consistent windfall days will be removed at the sole discretion of the company. At the sole discretion of the company. That's why it's scary. That's why it's scary. There's a lot going on, pandas. There's a lot going on. That's not for evals. They don't care about evals. That's only for PA accounts. They could care less about evals. Blacklight says, I called it, man. I was worried it would come to this. Daytrader says, I don't like that guy. Very full of it. Hugh says that's hilarious. He never wanted to talk about the trade or how he does it because he didn't want it to get banned. But he had his stream up every day showing everyone how he made hundreds of thousands of dollars doing it. I want to make hundreds of thousands. Yeah, me too. Lou the Writer says they probably lose a lot of people who are just trying to work the system. That's a good thing, right? The good thing about this channel, Pandas, is that we actually are trying to trade, right? And then we obviously like experience like a lot of downfalls and lots of ups and downs. But the thing is, in the long term, we're actually investing in ourselves, investing in our strategy, investing in our skills, and we are it prevents us from issues like this. Like basically, we can actually trade, right? We're actually learning how to trade now, work the system, and blah blah blah. Yep, exactly. And if you feel like Apex rules are too strict for you, and that you're not able to trade comfortably how you like, and they start denying your payouts because your strategy doesn't fit their style, then unfortunately, like that means you got to move on. You got to move on to a more expensive, prop firm. But it's basically what it is. But he's a good DJ. I mean, the best traders are definitely DJs. The best traders are the best DJs. You're virtually the same thing. If you're a DJ, you basically gain like 99% of the skills you need to trade. That's the first thing I look for actually. Like, do you DJ? All right, yeah, I think you're ready to start trading. That's definitely the number one thing you look for. Get these clowns out of here, says the panda. All right, we'll keep the promo info underneath the account information. It seems like that's where most people want it. It's actually not that. I mean, it's actually kind of close vote though. Some people liked it over here. I just wish it looked a little cleaner. That's all I wish for. Yeah, if I put it on here, it'll actually start covering some of the charts. Even though it looks a little bit better, right? It's a little more aligned. But look at, like, I rarely will put the chart like this. You know, like most of the charts, since charts, you know, form left to right. I mean, actually, I don't know. Maybe I'll be like this. Maybe it's the same thing. I don't know, pandas. Like usually when you have like a lot of price action, I like to keep it in the middle of the chart as much as possible. Alright, pandas, what do we got? We just got like one leg down on the 5-minute chart. Doesn't mean anything right now. One leg down. Maybe back to the 20 EMA. Makes sense. We haven't touched a 20 EMA since yesterday at 1 o'clock. Jeez. That's the nice thing about Big Mama's, pandas. Big Mama's like you don't really have to do anything. Once you trade it, like you know, you could just kind of set it and leave it. That's the nice thing about Big Mamas. Pandas, when is the next big news event? Let's take a look. Today we had core CPI, core retail, CPI month over month, CPI year over year, Empire State Manufacturing Index, retail sales. Ooh. Ooh. CPI actually goes down. Huh. It may mean the economy is getting weaker. I have no idea. I truly have no idea, pandas. Bad news, it goes up. Bad news, it goes down. Good news, it goes up. Good news, it goes down. As long as it moves, that's all that matters. We have unemployment claims. By the way, pandas, if you don't know, I have a Discord, and in the Discord, I have a channel in there where I mark all the news that I think will be big enough to make or break your accounts, your eval accounts. Basically, trade max contracts and trade it in one single move, such as this. Right, you can pass any account essentially with one single trade. But the problem is, not all news is like that, and so I mark on the, you know, I have a channel that says trading news, and you can see how I mark which ones. And tomorrow we have unemployment claims that probably will move enough for your 50K accounts if you like the 50K, but probably not enough for your 250K accounts. Now, I have no idea if it really will, but I just, you know, that's just from my experience, what I've seen. Like, unemployment claims does move the markets, but, you know, it's kind of a hit or miss. And also, if it does move it, it doesn't necessarily move it like, you know, 10 to 15 points. It might move it 6 points. So I'm like, about that one. But after that, we don't really have news until next week. FOMC meeting minutes. That's your next time that you can do it. And unfortunately, by then, the promo is already done. Our promo ends basically on Monday. So take advantage of it while you can. But I don't think there's going to be much news leading up to it. Are Big Mama trades allowed according to Apex? Yeah. I think as long as you're able to, as long as you have the appropriate stop losses. And if you do it consistently, right? That's the thing. You gotta do it consistently. Turtles, that's how am I? I'm doing great. Doing great. Kyle, anyone having issues signing up for new accounts? Apex Eval. Only $16. Lifetime fee $85. 1 day pass. It's not Apex Evals though. It's only the 250K eval. You got a trap trade here. Could be a decent trade to go long. Decent trade to go long. Yeah. Well, too late. Yeah, they really want you to get 250k. I don't know why. I don't know why specifically 250k account. We're having trouble over here getting this message. Error 609, the configuration of the processor is invalid. Call the merchant provider for service. Try the other credit card options. You know how you can choose a couple of credit card options? Because it's easier to blow up. Maybe like they did analysis and they're like, the 250k account is like the most likely to bust. So let's just get everyone on the 250k accounts. I don't know. If you make it the next month, no, it's an $85 lifetime fee. Oh, you mean for the eval? But the lifetime fee is 85 bucks. It's very cheap. It's actually a crazy deal. And this was your ticket to get it. And if you didn't know about it, then that's because you're not in the Discord and you weren't paying attention. Like I said it like 100, basically almost every single day I mentioned this news today. And I also mentioned it in the post yesterday, saying there was big news today. Perfect timing for these 250. I don't know. If you didn't know about it, it's your fault, basically, at this point. $15K to pass. You need 27 contracts. If you do it 27 contracts, you need an 11-point move. You need 11.5 point move. Buy money, that worked for him. Thanks for the info. Great training. Let's go. I'm actually helpful for once. I'm so happy. I could be helpful. All right. I don't know what's going on right now, pandas. Just chilling here. At least we're getting a little movement here. I like the second entry short. That's not that bad. Also, it's a trap trade, right? Pikachu trade. Why do we call them Pikachus? Because if you draw it out, right, the second entry, and also the failed second entry long. Pikachu trade. You can easily see it looks like the tail of a Pikachu. If I zoom in, right, it looks like a Pikachu tail, which is a shape of a lightning bolt. And also you can see with the indicator, it's just a magenta box around the second entry. When you have that combination, right, there's a bunch of Pikachus here. That's a Pikachu. That's a Pikachu. That's also a Pikachu. That's a Pikachu. Right, you got a bunch of Pikachus. Easy to see with the indicator. Peekaboo. Pikachu. Like the Pokemon. I even have an emoticon for it. So I got 2 more 50. I mean, honestly, if it's not for you, then don't do it, right? Like, if you think it's too high, then forget it. You're better off with the 50k accounts and just trade what's comfortable for you. It's not worth changing your style just because you want the deal. But if for you, if you don't care, then it's the best deal. It's by far the best deal. This trap ends up working out. It's a little sloppy, but it does work out. I really don't. I mean, this could really go up for a long time. Who knows? So much to pass. 11-point move. 11.5 move. That's what you need. With max contracts. By the way, if you do trade news, a little hint for you, pandas. There's a little hint for you. If you do trade news, if you do max contracts, make sure you go one tick more than you have to. Make sure you go one tick more than you have to. Because for situations like this, right, if you did trade this news, you probably, what probably happened to you was this. If you traded this news, what probably happened to you was you entered the trade and you made your profit target, and but you were still in the trade. And so your profit target was met, but your threshold is also still going up. And so what ends up happening is that your threshold gets maxed out, and your threshold and your profit target, you already made your money. So there's a lag between Rhythmic and Ninja, or really between Rhythmic and just, the actual data. And because of that lag, because of this volatility is so strong, that there's this latency, and that latency really makes it difficult to get out of your trade. So, but because of that latency, also there is a syncing issue. The Rhythmic will basically take you out, right, from your profit, but also your threshold will continue to go up because you're technically not out of your trade yet. So like, it's a weird thing, right? You're both out of the trade and in the trade at the same time. It's like quantum physics. But basically, because of that, if you don't have enough profit, right, that means, and okay, here's a trick. This is the thing. The max your threshold can go is the profit target for the eval. So that means, like, for these accounts, let's say for the 250K accounts, you need to make $15,000. You need to make $15,000. But the max the threshold will ever go will be $15,000. So, with that being said, as long as your profit is a little more than the $15,000, you should be safe, right? Because the threshold can never go beyond that. And since you already made your profit, it should be safe. It should be safe. Kyle, I wonder how many accounts busted in the news today. Like, how much free money was that for Apex? Probably $100,000 maybe. I don't know. Second entry long here. Do I want it? Not really. Not really. It kind of makes sense to do it, but I don't really. Second entry long here. Do I want it? Or I want the trap? It's looking pretty bearish right now. Second entry long. Might be easy skip, which is good for me. Yeah. So the new rules, you know how they, not the new rules really, but you know them expounding on the rules, and actually they're kind of a little bit of nuanced rules, and they're a little bit new because of that, such as the bracket order trading and the opening hour, like the opening session, right, right at the opening, going both long and short at the same time. It's like those things are good, right? Because you want to get rid of people who game the system. You want to get rid of them because you want Apex to be a healthy and good business that's profitable. So you can get your money when you actually trade legitimately. No, I agree. For me, I do the same thing. I have a long and short sometimes, you know, because like my setup, like for inside bars, like if I have an inside bar, for instance, on the 5 minute chart, we had an inside bar here. I would put a long and a short here, a long here and a short here. Like I would do
5 minute
that.
trap.
And just wait for which side to break out. Like, and then I would take away my short order. I do that with the daily highs and lows. You know, when I walk away from the computer, like I just want it to trigger if it does trigger. I don't know. It's such an arbitrary thing for me. I don't know. It's so weird. But it's because I'm lazy. It's not because like I need to have them both and I'm waiting for like a big volatility spike and wanting to, you know, one to hit and you know the other to not hit. It's more like I'm just lazy. I don't want to like put it up right before it's, and also you get advantage by putting your order in early, right? When you're quicker in the queue, then like if you're in the queue earlier, then you are filled quicker. So there's advantage of setting up as fast as you can. So it's just like I don't know. It's kind of a weird rule. There's a trap trade here. I mean, the trap doesn't look that bad, to be honest. It's a fail trap here. Fail trap looks even better, right? That's a better setup than the trap itself. Yeah, how's that bar? It's kind of getting a little wacky now, to be honest. This is definitely getting wacky. The 90% off is lifetime of the eval. No, 90% off for the first month, 80% reoccurring. But for the 250K account, I think also it's going to be 80% reoccurring. So I do not recommend you to keep your 250K accounts longer than 1 month.
$10,000 trap.
Okay. Second entry long on the 10K chart triggers. Second entry long on the 5-minute chart also triggers. But they're not triggering in the right spot, right? Like you can't have it triggering up here. It's too close to the top of these pivots. 10,000 tick as well. Second entry long. Trap trade here. Do I like it? It's not bad. It's not the worst trade. Not the worst trade in the world, but it's just getting a little funky for me. It's getting a little funky, to be honest. Okay, trap triggers. I don't think it's the worst trade in the world to go long here. Yeah, I don't think it's the worst trade in the world. I could reload too. I reloaded a couple times. Okay, it looks better for long now. Again, not the worst trade in the world to go long here.
$10,000 tick
Doji
trap.
bar, confusion. Huh, I don't know. VMH trades, how long have you been trading for? 3 years now, probably. Oh, I mean, it's getting fuzzy here. It's getting a little bit dizzy. I'm getting a little bit dizzy. It's just like a little bit confusing. Lots of doji bars, lots of overlap, lots of outside bars. I mean, I just don't feel comfortable doing anything here. But obviously, it looks like it's pushing up now, so I'm fine skipping that. It's just getting very confusing right now with so much overlap. I mean, I'm up 787. That's with commissions, so it's like I'm chilling. I'm chilling here. I feel fine. I feel okay. I don't feel pressured at all to enter a trade right now. Because I made my bamboo already. Already got that bamboo. Bill 7, welcome. Can we do a giveaway? We get 23 likes. 100 likes. I'll do a giveaway. I'll do 10 accounts. 10 250k accounts.
5-minute trap.
100 likes. Get 100 likes. I give away 10 250k evals. Look at the like count start to grow all of a sudden. the moment I put this up, the like count started to grow already like 5 immediately. Dom T, welcome, welcome. Dom T with Big P.
$10,000 tick trap.
Get to 100 likes. I'll give away 10 250k evals. We have 79 watching, then we need to be like Jesus. Multiply our likes. $20k eval? Sure, you can get a 20k eval. If by some miracle we do reach the 100k evals, here is the magic word. You need to know this word in order to actually get the eval. So at the
5 minute
end
trap.
of the stream, I'm going to, if we actually reach 100k or 100 likes, which I doubt we will, but if we do, you need to know the keyword. And the keyword is this, pandas. The keyword is Daryl Dollars. I guess it's a phrase, really. Keyword Alpine. Daryl Dollars. You don't know what Daryl Dollars are? Daryl's the CEO of Apex. So what we're winning here are Daryl Dollars. I think it's Alpine. It's all Alpine's fault. If you got your request denied, because it's all because of Alpine. That's the keyword, Daryl Dollars. If we somehow magically make it to 100 likes,
tick trap.
I just doubt we will. But if we somehow magically get there. We're almost at 40 likes. I mean, that's kind of like 40% of the way there. And we still have like 15 minutes. I don't know. We might make it. We might make it. I don't know. We'll see. Get another push up here. I mean, I feel like this is starting to stall out a little bit. Just looking at how much overlap we have in all of these bars. Wow. All right, we're pushing up. We are pushing up here. Surely we are. All right. We're at 41 likes, pandas. I don't know. I don't know what to do here, Apprentice. All time. We did not break all time highs. All time highs are way over here. These are all time highs. Unless you're talking about like NASDAQ or something. But that's not all time highs. That's not even all time. It is all time highs. Yeah, it's all time highs. Look at how many green bars we have in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Always in long on the daily chart. I haven't seen an always in long in a while, actually. You get these like long, dry spells of always in longs, always in shorts. Oh, spies above all-time highs? That's something else. No, I'm not sure what's really happening right now, though. Daily chart. Yeah, I mean, it's just always in long. The OI pattern here, an O means breakout mode, strong bull bar, and high. People literally just bought. They bought the close, and they're always in long. And we're approaching. We are surely approaching the all times, which most likely we will break it. Be very surprising to see this momentum stopping. Right, this is very strong move up, and it's not. It's just very unlikely that it would reverse like on the dime. The move is so strong up that most likely will break through the all-time highs. Turtle Toes, welcome back. It's good to have you back. Please join back tomorrow. Yep. Rick Sales Trading. This is not Discord support channel. But if that's the case, then you just simply say you forgot password and reset your password. Ace says no more looking for trades today. I mean, I want to, but I don't know. I just didn't like anything here. Look how choppy it looked. I don't like anything here. We got expanding patterns so far, but this looks very bullish. Looks just very bullish right now. Log into the website or the app. I don't know. Oh, this yeah, but the signal bar is terrible. Got lots of overlapping bars, tons of doji bars here. Hard to tell what's gonna happen. It's clearly above the 20 MA, but still don't know. Over here, again, terrible signal bar, outside bar reversal. Don't like it. I did say that at the time that this was a better setup, right? The failed trap was a better setup. But at the same time, I didn't like it enough. And look at afterwards. It's not like it really made a one-to-one very easily, right? Like your one-to-one, if you took this trade to higher low, right? Here's your one-to-one. Your one-to-one's up here. It took about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bars to get there. It's just I don't feel very confident when I see that. But this looks like clearly it wants to go up, and it might go up in a very choppy manner. But the big setup that I kind of wish I took was this trap trade on the 10,000 tick chart. But I didn't like how close it was to these pivot highs. Ends up breaking out, right? We basically have like a trading range, and we broke beneath and we broke above. The problem with situations like this is that you don't know if it's going to break out or not. You don't know if it's going to act as resistance or if it's going to break out. And that's the hard part, right? That's the hard thing about trading ranges near the top or bottom of the trading range, right? When you try to trade the breakouts, it's very difficult. They look exactly the same, essentially. They look very well. Al Brooks will probably be able to tell you through the price action that they don't look exactly the same. There's little nuances in there, devils in the details type situation. But for me, like it's very difficult to tell. But yeah, I mean, not bad trade right there. I did mention also I am up. I do have my bamboo already, so I'm not like unless I find a trade that's irresistible. Like I'm not too eager to enter a trade, but I am looking for trades. Got about 5 more minutes. Can we hit 60 more likes, pandas? Is it possible? What platforms can you use for Apex? Ninja, also Tradeovate. I believe you can almost use anything that can use Rhythmic though. "60 people watching. We got 44 likes. That means that if all the people who are watching scalp that like button, we should hit 100. 44 plus 60 equals 104. So perfect. The math is perfect. Trust me, pandas. Just trust me. The math is perfect. It's rising. We're almost 50% there. I don't know why all of a sudden people feel this gusto to scalp that like button. I'll give away 10 free 250k evals, and all you have to do is scalp that like button. You're literally losing money by not scalping it. You have negative EV by not actually scalping that like button. I'm essentially buying your likes right now. I'm trying to buy your likes. Let me buy it from you, please. All you have to do is scalp it, and then you have a chance to win. Please like my channel. Please like my content. Please. Psych, I don't care. We're at 50 likes. We're 50% there. If we can get to 60 likes, I'll extend it by 5 minutes. So I'll end at 10:50. If we can get to 60 likes, I'm about to just buy. I'm about to just go always in long. Right, the shorts are gonna get squeezed soon. While it's free to like. Just like, come on. Come on. What's the worst that can happen if you like it? If you like this channel, what's the worst that can happen? All right, pandas. Well, we tried. I tried. But pandas, take advantage of the code BBM, 90% off Apex evals. Also, the 250k accounts are apparently the ones that Apex wants you to trade. $16 only with the $85 lifetime PA fee. All right, pandas. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. There is news tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. You can take your chances if you want to. It's up to you. But I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow, 9 o'clock for a pre-market show, 9:15 for the mainstream. Hope to see you guys there. Have an amazing rest of your day. And as always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.